Hi, welcome to Pictures, Noise and Words. I'm Hedgy.
Hi, Paz.
And this is Omega Zero. I nearly said Ocean Paradox, but that's the name of the album. It was literally on the tip of my tongue then. This one's a bit weird. We get requests quite a lot, as you would imagine, but this is the first time we've had a request from somebody who made the video. We did Novaria song a couple of weeks ago, and it was really good, and the video was really good. We commented on it at the time, with the earthquake, and it was just it was really well done. And it's made by I hope I'm pronouncing this right, but Blasterio Films, and a guy called Dan from Dan Blasterio, I think, from Blasterio Films, sent us an email saying, thanks for saying my video my video work was good. He's done another one for another band. Ta-da! Omega Zero. So I haven't watched it. And I know you haven't watched it because I didn't even tell you about it really. So I mean, we don't review videos. That's not what we're here for, of course. But yeah, it was. It's just nice to connect with people, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think he'd be recommended it to us if it wasn't in our
ballpark. It should be in it. Yeah,
I do like that cover.
And that album cover. So this is from Blasterio Films aside, who made the video. So if you want video making, ta-da, that'll be a $5 for that plug. Made this video, but the band, of course, is Omega Zero, and this album's called, he said, I've forgotten it. I just said it as well, and it's gone out of my head. Ocean Paradox, yes. So they've got this cool album cover, and there's something about it that makes me think there's like more to it. Like there's a.
I like the color palette.
Oh, is that what it is? Like the sunlight coming through the water,
really
kind of thing.
Like it. Again, I can see it here, but on the screen it looks like I'm looking at it over there.
Yeah. It's over here, but for us, it's over there. It's a bit weird. But yeah, there's something about it that makes me think that there's more story or background to this than a collection of songs. And I guess the other reason I think that is that the album is actually called Ocean Paradox Chapter 1, which also is a bit of a clue, isn't it, that there's more to it. So I haven't seen this and I haven't heard it. We're going to have to comment on the video now, you know that, don't you?
This is on Dan if it's terrible.
Yeah. At the end it'll just be like, that was terrible.
That's terrible, Dan. Never speak to
me. That was terrible. Yeah, Dan, never contact me again. Yeah, and we are genuinely running that risk because we have not seen this. So no, I'm sure it'll be fine. The guy's obviously a total professional based on the Novaria one. So
let's go.
Off we go. He says.
There could be nothing over people's dreams. We don't even know anything. There's just a trace of an ancient culture written on a stone. Your eyes are show us the way.
Did they just build that in their shed?
I instantly went, ooh, submarine, ooh, submarine.
Yeah, submarine. Oh, there's a submarine on the album cover. There's a submarine. So, right off the bat, I do have a slight criticism, and that is the bass drums were a bit too overpowering. But I don't know if it's these, because they're still new.
I didn't think that at
Right,
all.
it might be just these. But yeah, whenever his bass drums came in, it kind of overpowered a little bit for me. But like I say, these are new, as I mentioned a while ago, and I'm not. They sound great, but I'm still not certain about the. Anyway, so I don't know. Where do we go? This is weird. Do we go video first, or do we go song first? Because I'm sure the band really wants us to talk about.
I think we should always do the band.
Oh, okay, the band first. Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. It's interesting that it wasn't a typical in your face one. You know you want to try and draw people in. It's not immediately accessible, but it's pleasant enough. Does that make sense? It's not like your usual commercial thing that you make a video of. So
it's not got like instant fireworks kind of thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. But there's still something about it. It's really well put together. The melodies are vocal melodies are nice. The guitar work's really good. The keyboards, shock horror, so underpin the whole thing really well. And that bit where he comes in with his keyboard solo. When it started, you don't get many keyboard solos that start low down. With
I like
that
the
really
sound
warm
he
sound.
chose
Yeah,
for his keyboards.
That was really
that. Yeah,
different for.
I thought that as soon as he played it, I thought,
ooh.
I like that sound he's gone for there. That's
And I thought it was good, and it held my attention, and you just get the feeling, especially the end of that video as well, that it's one of these songs that's you can tell there's more to it. There's more to come, type of thing.
It's just going to lead into. I don't know where it sits on the album in the track list.
I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I have a feeling that in context of the album, I think it's only going to improve from then on in.
I can't see it easily, but
really good.
We didn't say anything about them, to be honest. We were a bit caught up on the video in the Blasterio film sort of thing, and so not only do we not say anything about them,
we didn't actually say what the song was called.
oh god, my god! I see it. You know what? I will put a because people don't always make it this far. I will put a little subtitle underneath that literally says "A Sea We Call Life," which is what the song is called. We got distracted. Sorry, Omega Zero, by Dan. But if it wasn't for Dan, we wouldn't be doing the song. So all evens out, really, doesn't it? But yeah, it's a song called "A Sea We Call Life," and it's off this album called Ocean Paradox. And what I felt was it was a nice, and it's kind of what you were saying. I'm just saying the same thing in a different way, but it was a nice sort of balanced song. It wasn't, it wasn't like an instant hit you in the face kind of song, but it was like nicely balanced so that you were happy to go along with it.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
totally.
mean? Yeah. It wasn't, because some songs are either all flash sort of thing and no substance, and they are impressive sort of thing, or sometimes they're the opposite and it just goes along and you get a bit bored. But I think this was nicely, like you say, the musicianship was interesting enough that I noted the keyboard as well. The keyboard sound, unfortunately for me, I don't know if it was these or what, but the bass drums seemed a tad loud, but that could easily have just been me. But yeah, he had a great voice, and you knew that at no point was he going to suddenly go, whoa! Which might have spoiled what was nice, nicely crafted song. That's a better word.
I think the same, because you said he didn't go into any falsetto stuff. He went quite high, but didn't do any sort of screamy stuff like that. And again, I think that probably would. He might do it later on in the album, but I think that might have spoiled the atmosphere of this song if it did go to the high registers.
And I have no idea how popular Omega Zero are, but they haven't got enough views on this video, so people should go and see them. I think go and check out their video for themselves. Go and see their website and stuff, because that was really professionally done.
It was, yeah.
I'm just having a look I didn't. Normally we look at where people are from and stuff like that, and unfortunately I got distracted by how this song was. They're from Rome, so yeah, Italian. That is where Rome is, isn't it?
I've done a few from Italy.
I know,
it's been really good. And the video itself.
Video.
What I did like, apart from the use of lighting, I think that made it look really.
That's
give it a
really
sheen.
interesting. I was going to talk about the lighting.
I think that lighting gives it a really professional, interesting sheen. On it,
super professional.
Yeah.
But I see. Yeah, go on. Sorry.
And you watch a lot of videos. Well, we watch a lot of videos, and you watch a lot of videos over how many decades we've been alive, and musicians are not actors.
No.
And
No.
to get them to do something and make it
without making them
convincing
look,
at the end of it is very hit and miss. And I think they've done a hit with that. So kudos not only to Dan, but to Omega Zero as well, because not one point was I taken out of that by.
I know you always see that in music videos, and they've got the bass player, and they've said all you've got to do is walk from there to there and sit down, and somehow they managed to go.
So that was really good. It's not easy. If it's not acting's not your thing, it's difficult.
I'm pretty sure Dan owns a drone.
Yes, that was a beautiful shot. But it was going up. There
was a fantastic shot
yeah.
right at the beginning as it's coming back away from the sea.
Yeah.
Which, in the context of the video, as you get, is anyone with us still? I don't know. We're just on now, aren't we? But I'm sure Dan is. He's the only one left. But which makes sense in the context of the video, because obviously this sort of Rosetta Stone that they'd found had come from the sea. So it was kind of that was the. I reckon that's where he thought opening shot comes from the sea. We'll have a drone coming. We'll have a shot coming out of the sea. Let me know if I'm right, Dan, because that's. I'll just feel smarter if you just say yes, you're spot on. But yeah, I noticed the lighting, and having it in that workshop and everything. You could have like the lights on because obviously it's not a real situation. You've got a band playing in a it's a juxtaposition of a band playing and then the story and the video elements and everything. But you don't feel like jarred out of one or the other. And they did the same thing with the Novaria video, didn't they? The band was playing in some location, and then they had all of the other stuff going on with the story elements. So,
and what I did like,
top job, Dan,
is there didn't seem to be an overbalance of the story element and or an overbalance of watching the band play. You sort of got. I thought the balance of that was quite nice, and you always got to see the band doing like little runs or little things. So the drummer's doing like I think you got a little shot of him, with a little shot.
Yeah,
of
they weren't looking at a rock on the beach at the time when somebody's playing something
which,
smart.
Which is something that's really annoying. Here's a super guitar solo, and you got a picture of a chair or something for 20 seconds. Poor guitar players are playing my heart out here.
And he doesn't know because they videoed him doing it. They just didn't use it in the edit. So when he sees the video at the end, he goes, "You cut me out." Yeah. Well, you're the bass player. We always cut the bass player out.
And because the band are play some really cool stuff, it's nice to see them play that really cool stuff.
You know, perhaps this is the future. Perhaps we should review the band and then review the video, because I don't like criticising bands. I don't mind criticising videos. And you could have such a fun time because there's some dreadful videos out there made by a director with ADHD. You know,
it's going in the space book.
In the magic book.
Yeah, I did like that.
There you go. You just sold another album, guys.
I'm also conscious of the fact that because it is a sort of a slow-paced thing, this song, it sort of kind of creates a mood. And seeing that they're artists, we also like Dream Theatre, Hacken, Periphery, Animals and Leaders. I'm just wondering, is it representative for the rest of the album? If it might be the rest of the album be a bit more proggy, a bit more complex.
Right.
So that'd be quite interesting. So I'd be interested to see what else they like.
There you go. When did this come out? This just came out June this year. Excuse me. June of this year. So check it out, everyone. And if you need a video making, I know a guy.
You have to go to Italy though.
There is that.
Yeah.
That's not a downside though. So yeah, you get to go to Italy as well. So yeah, there you go. Let us know what you think, people, and we'll see you soon.
See you now.
Bye.